Coming live from a cactus.
Yeah, the fourth cactus down the road.
Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old.
So today is our Explorer Day, and we're in the quartzite area, and there was one trail that's very popular called the Palm Canyon Trail, but we're not going to do that yet because I think some people want to do that trail with us. But we could always do it twice, but right now we're not going to do it. And we looked at some other trails, and they're like long, like 32 miles, and one is 90 miles. And there was one that even had clothing optional. We're like, not doing that because we're a family-friendly show, y'all.
Well, we lead a family-friendly life too, so not doing it.
So we haven't had success with trying to find anything in the quartzite. So we're going to kind of do what we did at the Salt Flats. Just we're going to drive down Plamosa Road and just see if there's pull-offs to see if we can create our own trail. You know, we'll make sure we're on BLM land or whatever. You know, it's not going to be private land. And see if we can get y'all some views from some of these trails. And yeah, we're just gonna explore, and we'll take y'all with us. All right, tell the peeps what we're doing.
All right, y'all, there's something here on Google called the quartzite rock alignment and the quartzite arrow. Now they've fenced it off so bad people can't tear up in here with their SUVs and trucks and stuff like that. So we're gonna walk through here and see what it looks like.
Y'all, it's cold. We were supposed to be wintering in the desert.
We are. It's cold in the desert.
And it's windy and it's freezing.
Yeah.
Here's the Z. I found the Z. It starts over here. Oh, that's right. I was upside down. Oh, this is neat.
I know this is the most exciting, riveting, epic thing you've seen all day.
Like the YMCA. This is the Q. This is the U. This is the A. Is this an R?
Yes.
R. The T.
It doesn't look anything like a T.
And Z. And S.
This is like a compass reading. See? Here's a line. There's an N for north.
Oh.
And there's an arrow showing which way is north. All right, the mysteries of the ancient universe have been revealed to all. No, I'm just kidding. We really just, this is on the way. We're going through the mountains and we wanted to see it. And I'm actually surprised it's still here. So that's really neat. I don't know who did this and how long it's been here.
So y'all, we want, if y'all come out here, then we want y'all to display the letters.
Yeah, you got to do a better job than we did somehow.
Headed back to the truck, and it's like a Ford truck commercial, built tough with the mountains in the background. Isn't that neat?
Yep.
All right, y'all, we are going to an archaeological site.
This is, I think, an ancient Indian site. Let's see if it tells us. It's the Bouse Fishermen. Y'all, just as a side note here, I really love the Saguaro cactus, but look at this thing. I mean, it's all kinds of painful if you were to touch it, and I'm not going to touch it, but at the same time, and don't think I'm weird, but it looks a little fuzzy. Don't you think this thing looks a little fuzzy? Look at this. Y'all, it's so windy out there, I just want to make sure that if it didn't pick up on what we were saying, I could tell you here. This archaeological site is for an ancient Native American, what they call a geoglyph, where they made an impression or a carving into the earth itself, into the rocks and stuff, and it's really cool. All right, y'all, we're at the back side of it, but you can see this barren spot right here. That's the body. That's the head right there. And you can see some of the lines. For example, there's one of the legs curving off that way. So you can see some of it from here. We're a little bit behind it instead of in front of it. But again, get on Google Earth or Google Maps and go to satellite view and you should see a good image of this.
All right, y'all, we're at the Quinn Pass. And if you want to read what the sign says, just pause it now. Apparently there's a cistern up there and we're going to go see if we can find it. In the meantime, Matthew's back there still eating lunch. I'm already done. He's still munching. He needs all the energy he can get to hike to this cistern. Hey, are you still munching or are you ready to go? Apparently he's still munching. He's not ready to go, everybody. Alright, y'all, so I showed you the sign. We walked to the top of the hill and we still didn't see the cistern. I don't even know if it's still here. They just said it's a historical marker. I don't know if it's just the marker. But once we got to the top, it was so windy. My hat was about to blow off. We couldn't have filmed because y'all wouldn't have heard us. And
cold wind, not just windy, really cold.
I wanted to keep going down the other side and because there was a road that continued, but it was just so windy and miserable today.
So, we'll find something else to do.
Alright, y'all, we are at Quartzite and we are at the gas station that has the cheapest diesel. It is $4.99. It is November the 13th and it is busy, like Black Friday busy.
Yeah, because some of the other gas stations were at like $5.78 for the same small town. It's craziness.
Just
such
crazy.
A wide variant.
Yeah, so don't get the gas or your diesel out on Main Street or whatever it's called in Quartzite. Come right here to this Arco.
Yeah, now they might not always have the cheapest, but in the week that we've been here, it's been the cheapest by a lot.
We're at La Posa where they have the water in the dump, so we're getting water for the first time. Anyways, over there where that black truck is, that's the dump station. That they got 2 spots there, and then that's their trash, which is overflowing. I'm wondering if they come and pick the trash up on Monday. Today is Sunday. And so we're just filling up our water tanks right now, and you come here to fill, you can fill your whole RV too.
Oh yeah.
Alright, also we're dumping our trash at the LTVA, and Matthew came up the hill, and of course he parked right in the middle. He didn't choose the right side, he didn't choose the left side, so let's tell him about it when he gets in.
I think this is meant to go both ways.
I know, I was just telling our peeps. I said Matthew parked right in the middle because that's how he does things. He doesn't park on the right, he don't park on the left. I don't want anybody coming up here by the truck, y'all.
I didn't know. I didn't realize it was that wide.
Hello, everybody. We were having technical difficulties, so all you would have seen was...
For some reason, the audio on our camera stopped working, so let's try this again.
We just got done.
We just got done doing our 10 favorite things for RV travel. And we really enjoyed doing it, and why did we do this video?
Because we wanted to show y'all the items that we have really enjoyed and have brought us good use as RVers and travelers.
And a little behind the scenes, you've already seen the video by now. So why are we bringing it up again? Well, number one, we'll put it in the description below if you missed it. Number two, we're bringing this up again because the main point of this is we have an Amazon store. And, well, yippee, lots of people do. Well, the reason that should help you, and the reason why we've wanted to do this is because you get all these great RVing things at least that we use. We can't speak for what everybody else uses, but the stuff we use is on there. We try to put it on there in one place, one location, and it makes it very easy for other people to find it. So you don't have to go searching all across the globe on the internet to find stuff. And it's Amazon. A lot of people order from Amazon, so it's just kind of a good central location.
Yeah, and so now that we're done filming, I get a treat. Christmas tree cakes. Yay! If y'all don't have TikTok, y'all should get a TikTok because I came across a TikTok that had a recipe for Christmas tree cake dip. It looked really good. Matthew seemed to think it'd be too sugary, but have y'all heard of this recipe? Or if not, do you have recipes to include the Christmas tree cakes?
That's like dipping sugar in sugar. But I tell you what, let's have some fun with this. if you have any kind, it doesn't have to be a dip, any kind of recipe that includes like Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes or any Little Debbie cakes at all, put it in the description below, share it with others, and if you love it, maybe she'll make it and put it on video.
Yeah, I'll show you a video of it. And also, what is your favorite Little Debbie treat?
We're not sponsored, but she happens to love them.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, we're pulling into the Road Runner Market in Quartzite, and we heard that it can be expensive, so we're gonna go in and see because we need some eggs, which they're over $7 now. We'll talk about that, and yeah, yogurt and stuff. So we'll give you a report when we come out. Hey y'all, so we just got out of the Roadrunner Market, and the eggs were $5.59, and that was for 12 large 12 eggs. And then the bread was $4.59. The shelf said $3.59, but they're like, well, why don't you pay an extra $1? So I'm not fond of that when the prices don't match it. But the chicken was actually a decent price. I think it was $2.79 a pound.
And that's what we had heard, is that the meats at these little markets are actually not bad, and they're not.
So we got fresh chicken for supper tonight. Hello everybody, coming live from the desert known as the Q.
They know we've been in the queue.
Well, this is our first boondocking spot here in Quartzite, and we have enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah, and I think the key is, to be perfectly honest with y'all, that it's not that busy yet. Right now it's, what, mid-November, so most people aren't here yet. The millions of people who show up for the Big Ten event are not here yet, so it's, you could spin in a circle and not even try to hit anybody. It's just amazing. It's really nice in this part of it. Where are we? We're on Plamosa Road. I'm not going to tell you what part of it. That's our secret. But it's Plamosa Road. If you went to High Jolly right now, you'd be able to reach out and touch somebody. That's busy. This is not.
And the long-term visitor center in La Posa is very busy too,
yeah,
y'all.
Buddy.
We have showed y'all some video footage of that. But to put it into perspective, the time of year, it's the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, our first desert Thanksgiving.
We bought some firewood. Matthew was insistent that we buy some firewood for the first time as RVers, our full-time RVers, and we only got to use it once. Why?
Because of the wind. And I want to put a disclaimer out there. In the Quartzite area, normally if you're in a national forest, you look for what? Down trees and branches and stuff, and you figure clean up the forest, use native wood. A lot of times they're okay with that. In fact, a lot of places you can't cut anything down. You just get what's dead on the floor. Here, you cannot under any circumstances burn native wood, so you gotta go to one of the guys in town. I say guys because they're both guys, so one of the firewood guys in town. What did we go to? At the time of this filming, we went to the Woodstock one. If you look for the Woodstock one, I'm not trying to play favorites because they both may be great deals, but the Woodstock one was a lot cheaper and you got good wood. What did we burn? Juniper.
Yeah, juniper, and we didn't wind up using all of it either because we only got to have one campfire, but Matthew happened to build the biggest campfire. We have video footage of that. We invited our friends, Ann and Tom, over, and it was wonderful, and we even got serenaded by Elvira. And if you know who sings Elvira, tell us below.
Yeah, I told you how vacant it is out here, but we had one person who doesn't know anything about camping etiquette. And when his favorite song, and it was literally Elvira, when Elvira comes on, he cranks up the volume like I don't know what kind of speakers this dude has, but he's way off football field, at least over in that direction. And he wanted us to hear Elvira. He saw we had a campfire and he was just trying to share, I guess, but I didn't like it.
And if y'all know anything about Elvira, it gets stuck in your head.
Oh yeah, forever.
On repeat, so.
I'm really bad at that. If I get a song in my head, it stays there for days.
But we have enjoyed boondocking here. We're looking forward to moving a little south. I think it's a little chilly for me, for Quartzite.
Yeah.
They thought, I mean, everybody winters here and it's November, but I'm a little chilled, y'all.